So yesterday I showed you why I think Meta's trailing 12-month PE is artificially inflated to 26 when it should be closer to this forward PE around 20. So today I'm going to show you a better method of valuing the company that isn't based on the next 12 months and also doesn't include any financial manipulation done by accountants, such as non-cash expenses and stuff like that that's recorded in the net income or one-off tax payments. I'm going to use the free cash flow and also the operating cash flow. So the free cash flows how much cash the business actually has left over, so how much cash it actually generates, whereas the net income, it uses non-cash expenses, depreciation, stock-based compensation, stuff like that, so it can be manipulated by accountants. So the free cash flow is actually a better method to measure the health of a business. And we can even look at Meta. You can see, if you look at net income, so you can see their net income dropped for this September quarter because of this provision of income taxes, this massive cost they had, which basically skewed the whole EPS for the year to $1 instead of, it should have been around $7. But the free cash flow, you can see it doesn't have this here, so people see this as a better method of valuing the company. So to calculate the price to free cash flow, we basically take the market cap of 1.59 trillion and we divide that by the free cash flow, which is 46 billion, and that will give us a price to free cash flow of 34. So it's pretty high because it includes all the capex spending. So you can look here, they're spending a lot on capex at the moment on building their data centers and stuff like that. So a better method is actually their operating cash flow, which is how much cash they generate before they invest it in AI or whatever. It's the same method, we just take the market cap 1.9 trillion and we divide that by the operating cash flow, and that will give us a price to operating cash flow of 13.7. So we'll compare this to another stock. We'll take Microsoft. Microsoft's got a market cap of 2.75 trillion. So we're going to divide that by their operating cash flow, which is 160 billion. And that will give us a price to operating cash flow of 17.1. Yeah, Microsoft's actually more expensive on a price to operating cash flow basis than Meta. Microsoft at the moment is at its lowest price to operating cash flow ever. Actually, no. Okay, it's the lowest since 2018. We'll look at Meta in comparison, because Meta's actually moved a bit this week, whereas Microsoft hasn't